Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sarasota Tim coming to you from Boynton Beach, Florida, here in Palm Beach County. And today I have a review I'd like to do for you guys. I'm a avid e-bike person. I bought one myself about, I don't know, a year and a half ago, and then I sold it. And then my YouTube channel got to be pretty big, and I had quite a few people emailing me that saw my previous videos that wanted to do a collaboration. So this is a paid endorsement. I've had a couple of these sent to me, and this one was sent to me at no charge to do an honest review on. And now that I know a little bit about them and how they compare and the different kinds of motors and their batteries and things, I think I can give you guys a very honest review. So I'll be riding it around for quite a bit today and tomorrow to tell you all about this bike that was sent to me from Rattan or Rattan. And this is the Rattan Quercus. I think it says it right on here. It's the Rattan Quercus. And the Quercus, all these e-bike companies, they make different models. This is a step-through frame. It's a 20-inch tire, so it's a smaller tire. It is a fat tire, and it has a cargo. I'm going to show you here on the top of the box. I already went and took the liberty of cutting the top off, and I want to show you how it comes packaged and what they actually give you in the shipping. It's very simple assembly, so if you want to buy one, it won't take you very long at all. They provide all the tools, and like I said, it's pretty much turnkey, ready to go. And we'll look over in here in the box. Inside the box, this is the bike, and this is called the Avocado Green. Of course, we're going to take it all out and show you everything. This is a cargo bike that can hold up to 450 pounds. And what you can do is you have these little, we'll see better when we take the bike out. There's these little screws right here where you can attach different accessories, or you can simply just put yourself a milk crate on the back and use this to go to the store. Watch out, don't step on anything back there. And you can go to the store, or you can make food deliveries. You can do lots of different things. And this is a very fast bike. This bike does 30 miles an hour. It's a class 3. And you just unlock the controller. We'll show you all that. Now, this is the bike in the box. Let me take it out in a minute, but let me show you what they give you. That's the only thing you really got to do. First of all, they give you a very nice looking charger with the brick. Now, this one's got a different shape on it than the ones that I've had on previous bikes. And I was looking at it, and it actually says, let me get my see-rights on so I can see right. And I want to show you. You get a very high quality delivery here. This battery charger puts out 54.6 volts and 4.5 amps. That's a fast charger. So you can get your battery charged up as quick as it's going to be with this. It'll be a red light when it's charging, and it'll go green when you're done. And this part right here just comes off, so you can stow it away nice and neat. And you plug that in right here to your wall. It's a heavy-duty cord too. And then they also give you this little bag, and in here, I already saw, here's all the tools. Everything you need to assemble the bike is included, and your two pedals are there, the left and the right pedal. And it's all nice and neat right here from Rattan. This is your controller that they send. This is there's a little screen protector on there. This just goes right on the handlebar. It's a plug and play, and this is what we'll be using to control all the features of the motor. And this is the part of it that goes in here. And then of course right here is a headlight. This one has a big motorcycle style headlight with this protective little thing on here so that rocks and things don't interfere with it. And then they provide you a very nice seat with the springs in it, and it shows you a little adjustment right here. And should you want to replace the seat with a shock type seat that will provide a better shock absorbing, it is a 30.4. They put it right on there for you to know what size post that you need to buy if you wanted to buy something different that'll fit this Quercus e-bike. So there's fenders and there are other things in there I'm going to show you when I pull it out. So let me go ahead and finish cutting the rest of the box open here, and we'll show you the assembly procedure. All right, so I've just cut off the front of the box here. We'll go in some slight stages and show you. There's the fender right here. This is covering the battery. I just wanted to show you basically the packaging of how well they do it. There's the keys. Here's a little plug and play for the controller. I've already watched a couple of tutorials online that they provided for me. It's a very simple thing. As you can see, the bike is pretty much together. It's just putting the tire on and the handlebars, which are folded down on the side there. This is a step-through frame, but it is not a folding e-bike, as some of these frame designs are. Those are also a nice bike. If you want to be able to pack it up and put it in the back of your SUV or truck, you can get a folding type e-bike. But this is a step-through frame. As you can see, it's got the smaller tire, but they're 20-inch. They're Kenda tires, lots of quality. It's got a center kickstand, which makes it very nice for storing and loading things on the back, because again, it's a cargo bike. So it not only has a side kickstand, it has a center stand just like a motorcycle or a scooter would. So that way it'll keep the bike completely upright, and you can put your items that you'll have, a little crate or something, or some bags right here. So let's go ahead and get it on out of here and begin the assembly. All right, so this is what I've gotten so far. It makes it very easy to put together with this center stand that comes already mounted on the bike. And first you just mount your handlebars, and then the next step is to go right to the tire, and that goes on very, very easy. You just put the brake rotor, you just gotta make sure you put the brake rotor down inside the brake, hydraulic brake caliper. And now we're gonna mount the fender, the pedals. I've got the handlebars on. I still have to tighten them, as you can see. But if you back up and take a look at this, avocado green Rattan Quercus, this is an extremely attractive looking e-bike. It has the step frame where you just step right through. It's on the center stand, and I'll just pop it down here and show you. Like that. I got the handlebars up high. You can move these forward or back. I've got them in this position here. Take a look at these grips. These are a faux leather. They feel really nice. They're not a hard rubber, and they have this place here for your palms to sit on. It is an 8-speed gears, so you give you one more gear than most of these e-bikes do, so that'll prevent some of the ghost pedaling, and you'll be able to have a lower gear to keep that speed up. But this thing is supposed to be right out of the box on throttle only, class 3 action. But I'm very impressed with the color and the style of it. Now, I've already had a few people tell me their opinion. I'd like to get your opinion. Here we go. Look at that. This is great for you pull up somewhere, got the center stand on there, you load up your items over here in the back, and you can put everything in that you need. And the center stand keeps it upright instead of on the side stand. And you can just put everything you need, and then you just pop it right off the center stand, and then step on the bike and take off to your delivery or whatever you gotta do. I've got to tighten my handlebars. But what I wanted to show you guys was how easy it is to put it up on the center stand. Okay, and then let me demonstrate to you. I'd like you to tell me in the comments what you like. So it has this really cool light, which is definitely going to go on there. And this is what it looks like if you just have the light on. Right here it goes. So what do you think about that from the profile back there? Let me get my gun out of the way. So if you just had it with no front fender and just your light, the fender in the back is already on there, so that would stay. But I like this look, but this is how they want me to build it, and this is the way we're going to build it. When you put the fender on, this goes here. All right, and then you tell me what you think already. And then, of course, the light will go on. How do you guys like that profile? So that's the complete Quercus look with the fender and the light. So we're going to build it just like this, but you do have the option, just so you know, if you want to be more of a rad type person, you can go like this. You can even leave the light off if you don't do much night riding, but you really should put the light on, because for daytime safety, you put this on all the time. So obviously you would put the light on, so plug and play. Just put that on right there, and it's adjustable. It's a nice light. And, oh, I didn't even tell you, one of the things about the Quercus. This is so cool. First e-bike I've ever seen with it. Take a look. In the back here, look what we have. We have brake lights and turn signals. Now, I don't have the controller mounted yet. I will, but these are going to light up amber. This bike has turn signals because this bike is meant to be in the bike lane and on the road with your helmet and your lights and your turn signals to make deliveries. This is a really cool bike. It can keep up with the traffic in the slow lane. Does 30 miles an hour. Like I say, you just load it up on the back of the center stand there. Put your items in here, off to your deliveries, back to the house, whatever you want to do. But isn't that cool? First one I've ever seen with turn signals. And it'll be up here on the controller, which we're going to put together now. I'll give you another clip in a few minutes. All right, everybody, we got the bike completely assembled. And now I'm going to go over the features with you. And it's quite amazing. Where do I begin? It's so many cool things on this bike. All right, so I have it powered on. Let me just move it right over here a little bit. Now, again, this is the Rattan Quercus cargo bike. It can hold up to 450 pounds between passenger and cargo. So you got no problem on here. I've got the handlebars, as you notice, are in an upright position, which is very, very cool. The controller has been mounted. The mode selector is all over here. There's an 8-speed gearing. I did go ahead and put the fender on with the light. There's an app you can download on your phone, and I just did it on mine. I can control everything on the app. I can turn the headlight on. I can turn the bike on. I can change the pedal assist modes. And this particular e-bike has a lot of different modes in each setting. So you have a eco mode, a normal mode, and a sport mode. So when you have it in eco mode, the bike, when you pedal assist, will take off at a little slower rate and uses the least amount of battery, obviously, like a car. And then in the sport mode, it would use more battery, but it has the most power. And then you have a normal mode. So we're going to go through the modes. I've watched other YouTubers talk about the eco mode actually being very cool for pedaling when you're just kind of easing around through congested areas and on sidewalks and stuff like that, so it doesn't, you know, just take off on you. So you do have all of those modes that you can really appreciate as you get familiar with your Rattan Quercus. Also, this bike has something I haven't seen before. There's a little hole right here that you can actually put your bike lock through. So I thought that was kind of cool, and that goes right through the frame. And then the headlight on the bike, it was kind of hidden. There's a small little icon up here on the, this is the mode switches and all that. Your turn signals are here. This is the power button to turn it off and on. And then I'm going to show you the display in a second. There's a selector switch here. But if you just hold, it might have shut down on me. Let me turn it back on. We just hold this button here for a couple seconds. The controller lights up. And then to turn the light on, you simply hold this top button. And look at that. It's an LED light. And then you can power it off by holding it again. Let me put it back on for you. But that's not it. Wait for it. Come around to the back here and let me show you what this beautiful Rattan Quercus has that I've never seen on bikes before. Look at that LED tail light. Are you ready? We got brake lights. But wait a minute, there's more. Are you ready? How about that? A turn signal. There's my left turn signal. Press it a second time. And there's my right turn signal. So these are all great safety features to help you on the road out there when you're making deliveries or you're running to the store and you're using your Quercus for whatever needs that you have. And this platform here, there's these, you can buy some accessories right from Rattan or Rattan, and you just mount them on here, but you can buy your own little thing and get some bungee cords or however you want to do it. The derailleur has a guard on here that comes mounted from the factory, so if the bike falls over, it doesn't harm your derailleur. And let's go up here. We've got the battery. Let me show you with the key here. Come around on this side, and I'll just power it. Let me show you the controller first off. See if it's still lit up. It powers off pretty quick. Oh, there it is. Let me put my C-rights on so I can see here for you. Can you see that display? It's you go through the modes, and it has right there. It switched over to the what mode am I on? Eco. That's the Eco right there. It says Eco. You hold this button and you go to normal. Let me show you. This is the button right here. This is the button here that I'm holding. You hold it consistently, and then it'll show you. It'll switch. And now I'm going to go back to Sport. And Sport has red, so that's kind of cool. And it shows you in your battery. I like this. Instead of little notches, it has percentages, so that's a little easier to understand. And then to get the battery out, you just take your key, put it in here, and twist it, and it'll come out right here. Now there is a battery off and on switch right here that you don't want to forget about, so that if you you know, put the battery in, you can't get it going. There's an actual off and on switch right there. And let's see here. These feel awesome. These leather handle grips. I talked about that earlier. And everything was so easy to put together, and it took only a few minutes. And now we're going to do a test drive on it. Going to go out here on the road and see how my seat adjustment is. The center stand there's really convenient to have. When you park it in your garage, you know, you have more vertical, and certainly for loading it with all the different things that, you know, I'm going to put a crate on here or something. But I love that center console, and I'll show you over here, there's actually a side stand that you can use. Let's take it down. Center, that comes up, got a nice spring on it. This is very, very good quality. I mean, that's a nice, big, heavy-duty spring on there. And the pedals are nice. They've got reflections on there. And I did notice that the tires were even reflecting in the sun. This is a reflective strip. And then you have these reflectors in the wheels. These are alloy wheels, by the way. These are mag wheels. But look, you have your center side stand. Now, you can adjust. There's a screw right back here on the side stand, and this will drop down. This black piece will come down a little bit and make it more upright. But it's set on the low position now. And so be careful. If you turn the wheel all the way and you have it on the low side, the bike could topple over. So just set it on its side stand very gently, and you're good to go. The battery is a 48 volt, 20 amp hour battery, which has got Samsung cells. That is the best battery that they're putting in e-bikes today. There's no bigger battery. That's the best. Well, there might be something bigger out there, but in general, that's the best battery. There is a second battery that Rattan can sell you that mounts here, and it plugs in right over here. There's a little plug. I'll show you right there. So you just kind of mount your second battery, and then you get your main battery. And if you're going to be doing deliveries all day, this will get you many, many miles. But the side stand works really good. You just put your foot down here on it and just lift the bike backwards. It's just that easy. And it's got the rear fender, the front fender. You've got the lights, the turn signals. And I love these handlebars. This is going to be better than leaning over. And check out these tires. Again, let me show you. This is the Kenda puncture-resistant tire with the alloy mag wheels. So they're employing a lot of high-quality parts that a lot of bikes don't have. And I like the red Sport on here. It's very, very nice. And you can, it says 5 to 30 pounds PSI. So if you want to deflate the tires and go on the beach, it can totally do it. You just need to make sure you take some air out and have you an air compressor to blow the tires back up. But look how bright that LED light is. It's definitely, I don't know about how much illumination it will give you at night. I'm sure it's going to be, you know, pretty good, but it's going to be very visible for you when you're coming at traffic and they can see the bike coming. And then let's go back here and look at the tail light again a little further away. come back here. And let me put those signals on one more time for you. I think that's pretty cool. Believe me, those are very visible. We'll do the, now I didn't even turn that one off. I just hit the left. Did that just switch automatically? It did. All right. And then to turn it off, you just press it one more time. So you can either throttle the bike with the thumb throttle here, or it has a 750 watt torque sensor motor. And the way the torque sensor motor works, and it works on pedaling the bike. So the more you pedal, the more power the motor will give you. And we're gonna try it out with both ways, but let's see how it goes with just the throttle only, and then I'll do some of the torque sensor pedal assist positions. But what a beautiful bike, it really is. Also, the shocks have an adjustment on them. There's all these different clicks you can feel here that will give you from locking it out. Let's see here. There's another switch over here that literally locks the shocks out. And then you have the dampening here of how much shock you want. Let me try it out. And then if I loosen it up, that's much tighter right there. And that's looser. Yeah, you can really press it in. And then if I go all the way up here, there's like 6 notches. Look at that. It's hardly going in. So put it right in the middle, and there you go. You got plenty of fork travel. It is a hard tail, so if you're going to be riding a long ways, they do give you the diameter of the seat post on here. I think it's 30.4 millimeters or something. You can get you a shock absorber seat post if you would like to, find one of those and upgrade. But this is a pretty big looking seat, and it's got some springs right here. So let's go ahead and try it out, and I'll see you out there on the road. All right, so we're going to take it for a little test drive here. I'm just going to ride down the end of my street. I do have a long distance microphone. As I ride away, it might cut out because it's not going to be line of sight, but when I turn around down there, it should work just fine. So I'm on pedal assist 1 in the sport mode, and I'm going to just use the pedaling, not the thumb throttle. And we'll see what kind of speed we got. I'm going to bump it up to pedal assist 5 when I get down there, and I'll tell you what speed I've got as I go by. Let me go to 8th gear. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm in pedal assist 5. Let's turn around now and see what we got. All right, as I give it more power, here it comes. I got to put my little windsock on. I'm doing 18 miles an hour. That's 18 miles an hour, right? 10, 12, pedal assist 5 in sport mode. Let's go ahead and get the throttle going and see what happens. All right, here comes throttle. $18. Oh, this is a fast bike. All right, hopefully you can hear me from way down there. Hopefully you can hear me. Here I come. All right, guys. 12, 13, thumb throttle only. Thumb throttle only. Here I come. 25, 27, 28, 29, 30 miles an hour. Those brakes work great. These brakes are awesome. Yeah, I hit 30 miles an hour on this thing. All right, I'm going to give you guys a brake test now. Here comes a brake test. from 5, 10. Here we go, brake test. Nice. I didn't even really lock it up. This thing on throttle only goes amazing fast.
You don't have to pedal at all?
No, you can just... Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
Good. I'm a sub.
How you doing?
Good. I just was working at a store right down here.
Oh, are you?
Cutting cross over here to home.
All right. So this bike is very fast on throttle only. On pedal assist 5 in sport mode, I'm going to have to really pedal it. But the 8th gear, I haven't ghost pedaled yet, so I still feel like I can pedal it. Let me just go down there, and when I turn around, my microphone will probably pick up. I know when I have my back to you, the mic might cut out. But let me pedal it only after I get down there and see if I can get some good speed before I get right here to you. All right, here I come. Pedal assist 5. Sport mode. 17 miles an hour. I'm at 20 miles an hour. I still feel like I'm not ghost pedaling. This is great. You get a little workout with this bike. There's 22. It's coming up. I'm in 8th gear. I'm pedaling on pedal assist 5. I'm at 22 miles an hour. That's about all I'm going to get out of it, almost 23, but I'm not ghost pedaling. So you get some exercise on this bike. But if you're not into exercise and you just want to, if you're not into the exercise and you just want to get going, man, this thing will go 30 miles an hour. And the brakes feel phenomenal. But yeah, I wasn't getting any ghost pedaling where it feels like you're pedaling without the chain on. With this eighth gear. But in the 5th pedal assist mode in sport, I think there's some additional settings that I got to go through in the advanced settings. I'm out of breath because if you want some exercise and yet it's still helping you, this is a great bike for that too. But with the throttle only, this thing flies 30 miles an hour right out of the box. And the battery was 96% when I started. And it says 85% right now. So I'll have to check on that. I need to get it to 100% before I actually should ride it, but I wanted to put it in there and get going. So anyway, guys, that's the Rattan Quercus 750 watt step-through frame. And I'm telling you, I'm really impressed with this bike. I'm going to ride it for another day or so and try it out and figure out all the different settings in the controller there and see what the pedaling, how much more power I can get, because I get a lot of power out of the throttle. Most of these e-bikes, you don't get that kind of power with the throttle. You get more if you can pedal faster. So I think there's some, it's got Shimano gears on it. And like I say, they give you that 8-speed, that one more gear than the other bikes don't have. So that'll conclude the first review of the Rattan bike. I'll put the links in the description. You can find out where you can get one, how much they cost. There's a big sale going on right now, and it seems like a very high quality product. So get yourself one and crush it. That's a very bright headlight on that thing. Really bright. Check out the brake light. There's their turn signal. Look at that bright light. The handlebars look very comfortable. See them turn signals from here. Very nice headlight. Very white LED bright headlight. That is a nice headlight. Oh, she's picking up some power now. All right, so a couple more points that I want to add to the review of the bike that I've discovered so far is there is a cruise control feature in the settings. Now the settings, if you turn on the bike right here, you push this button, this LCD lights up and it's in the sport mode right now. And if you press the plus and the minus together, the LCD switches to this. And then you press the bottom button here, and it's green on this one. And every time I press it, well, when I press it, that's going to, I press the minus button, I mean, and that switches to green. See, it goes through, it toggles through all the, and then when you get to the last one, it goes to page 2. And I keep pressing the minus button, and I'm going over, and then I get to the gear icon, and I press this bottom button. And now I have all these advanced settings, and there's a speed sensor, all these different things. I got to find out what they mean, but there's cruise control. All right, well, I'll figure it out, but I wanted to show you one other thing that it has that I think is really neat. And right below on the controller is another feature. Let me pull this little rubber tab off, and what do you know? A USB to charge anything, cell phone. Right here is my cordless mic. There it is. You just got to be able to see. So the thing timed out because it only lasts a little bit. So let me turn the power back on. And once we do, the 48-volt battery that's in the bike has just lit up my wireless microphone and is charging. Now this is already fully charged, so that would be blinking. I had it charged in the house. But if you have an iPhone or an Android phone, this is the USB-C. So this is not for an iPhone. Plus I'm using my phone right now to video this. But you can plug in anything you want into the controller that charges, but it must be a USB-A adapter on the one end. It doesn't have a USB-C. That's pretty cool. So you can charge something up. You're out there and you need to charge your cell phone, you can do that. And I'm going to work out the features there on the advanced settings and figure out about the cruise control. I was fooling with it out there and I couldn't get it to set up, but the bike rides very smooth, and the seat adjustment, it fits anywhere from, what do they say, 5'2" to 6'5" height person can ride on it. And I'll have to do a demonstration maybe with somebody on the back, although there's no foot pegs, because it does hold 450 pounds. And I like the fact that this bike on throttle only will go full speed. I have another one where you hit the throttle and it will only go 20, 21 miles an hour. You have to use pedal assist to get any higher speed. But with this one, if you don't feel like pedaling, you can go 30 miles an hour. And so far the battery is 88% from 96% that when we first started out, and we've gone 5 miles on it. So we'll figure out a distance and how many miles you get on it in the coming days as we ride it. But it's a very, very nice looking bike. I love the alloy wheels, and the handlebars, it couldn't be more comfortable when you're riding. Rather than being leaned over where your palms have all this pressure like a lot of bikes are, this one you can sit right up. It's so comfortable to cruise around on for a cargo bike. And like I said, you can get these different accessories going on here. They have a basket you can get for the front from Rattan, and then the extra battery you can have put on too. So that'll get it for right now. We'll get you some more information pretty soon. All right, everybody, I had to make another clip of this beautiful Rattan Quercus e-bike. It is now dark, and I have the headlight on. I'm going to have my videographer pan around and show you how bright. No, this way. Yeah. Show the headlight. Not the headlight itself, but the light that it puts out. Look at that. That is from an e-bike. I could probably make it a little bit lower. I didn't know it was kind of that high. But look at that. That is a lot of light for a bicycle. I mean, that's really impressive. This bike has got it all. I'm gonna have to loosen it tomorrow and point it down a little bit. But I'm gonna take it for a little ride right now. And I've been enjoying it all day. All the rides that I took earlier had 9 pounds of air. I aired it up. It says the tires can take 5 pounds to 30 pounds. So I aired them up to 25 pounds. This thing, I got the cruise control working, and all you do is you just hold the throttle, and wherever you hold the throttle for more than 3 or 4 seconds, and when you let go, it just holds it. And I love this bike. This is great. That light is amazing. I was just gonna take it for a night ride. I threw the light on. I was really surprised. I can't believe, look at that. Look at this light. This is amazing. So I've got, let me go through the sequence here. I have, I'm going on pedal assist 1, and you don't have to be in the light, you can come over here. I've got 9 miles on it so far, and I'm on pedal assist 1. I'm going to just use throttle, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Check out my brake lights and my turn signals. So this is definitely a bright light. but I definitely need to bring it down lower because it's too high. But this is going to be great facing down the road. And how about those brake lights and tail lights and turn signals? I mean, you can really see this thing. Here comes another motorcycle. So check out my turn signals here when I put them on. Step back a little bit. That's pretty impressive, isn't it? I mean, this is definitely a nighttime riding bike. Look at the red light on the ground down there. This is a serious light in the front. I got to point it down. I wish I could do it right now. But I'll get it tomorrow. Comes a car. I'm going to ride it one more minute down the street and come back and call it a night. But I'll get that headlight adjusted tomorrow. We'll do another nighttime ride. I'm crushing it.